Most macros are trash. So on February 3rd, I started building something actually worth your time. And honestly, this might change how macros in TDS work. Here's the funny part. I've never actually used a macro in this game before. All my ideas came from Bee Swarm Simulator macros, especially Natro macro. I spent time reading through their documentation, studying how they built it, understanding what made it work. That's where this whole project started. I was just bored and thinking about how people grind in this game. Not everyone has hours to sit there farming coins. Some people have school, some people have work. Some people just don't want to burn themselves out repeating the same match over and over, just for a crate with a very low chance to get. So I asked myself one question. What if I built something for those players to make things easier? 14 days later, after constant testing, breaking things, fixing things, and breaking them again, I finally made something stable. I also had to delay the project when the intermission lobby was still full of snow. There are many obstacles and a train that's spinning around, and it was just so annoying. And if this project somehow blows up and the developers suddenly change their stance on macros, well, you'll know why it got canceled. But for now, it works. I'm probably gonna say it has 15% chance to fail. And also, let me be clear, this isn't about farming wins. It's not about flexing on a leaderboard for champion tags. This is about progression. The skill tree alone costs an insane amount to max out, and it's 2026. The practice of loss farming has been around since 2020 during the overhaul update, where people grinded gems to get accelerator at the time. At some point, just let it go. Stop farming losses. You're just gonna look stupid in other players' eyes. So, I built this to break that cycle. So what does it actually do? It plays the match for you. It votes for the map, starts the game, plays through the match, and when it ends, it instantly queues again. And here's the thing. This is just how macros work. Same concept as auto hotkey scripts or tiny task recorders. It's simply simulating mouse clicks and keyboard inputs. Nothing more, nothing less. The only difference is I built this one specifically for TDS with some extra smart features. I also added a feature to make it fair so that you won't be able to enter the leaderboard at all. Every 2 wins will be followed by 2 losses using the macro, keeping your win ratio balanced without too many ups and downs and not affecting the leaderboard too much. I personally run it on intermediate mode, easy map, about 600 coins per win. Nothing crazy, it's just consistent. Then I added a modifier system. The macro opens the modifier menu by itself, applies up to 4 pre-configured modifiers, and launches the game automatically. With 4 modifiers active, you're roughly tripling your coin income. Over 24 hours, that's around 86,000 coins. Just from letting it run while you do literally anything else. And for those of you thinking it's too slow, don't worry, I got you. If you have timescale tickets, you can set it to medium or even the fastest speed. With this setup, you can easily get 128,000 coins in just 24 hours if you're beating intermediate mode in around 9 to 10 minutes, or around 80,000 coins if you run with 1.5 times speed. You can even configure up to 3 different maps, each with separate settings, so you're not stuck grinding the same thing forever. It sends a Discord notification every time you win. You can check your phone and see your progress anywhere. And if something goes wrong mid-run, it attempts to recover automatically. That's when I knew those 14 days were worth it. Not only that, for camera angle, I have improved it with an additional feature so that it can see forward. If you respawn and the orientation isn't right, it will rotate so that it faces the right direction. I had some trouble with this part because it's not like in Bee Swarm Simulator where if you press this button, the camera can change. But in TDS, you have to do it manually. But anyway, I fixed it. And now, the reconnect support. For those of you with potato Wi-Fi, if you disconnect mid-match, no problem. The macro will automatically reconnect and join back to the intermission lobby. And if it chooses the wrong map, you don't need to worry about it. I have a feature where if the map is wrong, it will leave the game and return to the lobby. And before anyone starts typing, this is not an exploit. There's no injection, no executor, and no game modification. A lot of people have said macros are allowed. Even the mods say it. This is just input automation. This is a smart macro, unlike the ones you know. It's the same, but I improve it, and so it supports this game. If you rely on this too much, you won't improve at the game. That's the trade-off. This isn't meant to replace playing. It's meant to remove the miserable part of the grind. So when you actually sit down to play, you're doing it because you want to have fun, not because you feel forced to farm coins for hours. There are people who have played dozens of times in Frost mode, but have never gotten a Showtime crate at all. They have to sit in front of their PC playing the same map and the same strats over and over. Do you think that's fun? Maybe for some, but not for everyone. Will I release it so you guys can use it? I don't think so at all. Because if I release it, someone from Paradoxum Games will probably DM me on Discord. But if you want, just join my Discord and I'll see how many people are interested.